Kate, and they hate cats. I got the from the block and they standing, they know what bank said. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tank said. I got the live in the mansion.
Stop it. Stop it. You ain't pitching no perfect game.
I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that had a band.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
19.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Come on, let's go.
Good to see this man running again. Here's Chris Carson. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back to receive it, Deontay Thompson. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
That's how you know, Maul. Sorry. Nah, that's G-Man. If I had that, I'm playing it, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little running.
Shit.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
Boy, you sick. Boy, my mama played softball, nigga, in college, nigga. My daddy played baseball in college, nigga. Shit. Not me personally. I didn't never play, but it's in my blood. And I done played.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he spins past him and into space. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. If you make the stop,
bro, why you hating on Diddy so hard? What did he do to you, my nigga?
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Hating on my nigga Diddy. He didn't want him back in the league because he raped his team. That's what it was.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, that's good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, boy. Good shit. Good shit, boy. I shouldn't have threw that shit.
To the 36-yard line.
That's what I should have did. Yeah, that's what I did.
Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours.
You better do that shit, boy.
Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
You know it. You know it. That's that simulation mode, dog. Simulation mode is supposed to be the closest thing to real. That be that bullshit. Yeah. Man, say. And niggas be having torn ACLs and shit like that.
Now Wilson on second down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Diddy, you supposed to take off with that, dog. You don't got nobody downfield, nigga. Just run. It's R2. It's R2. You take off on that shit, dog.
Able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it. Keeps possession.
Yeah. Was it really?
Look here, 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Was it really? Cause he is.
Now Wilson.
Oh, good shit, boy.
He's gonna find his running back. It's complete.
Good shit, boy. Good shit, boy.
All the way down inside the 35.
Good shit, boy.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Good shit.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And his first carry, he loses the football.
This shit,
By the Cowboys. He's at the 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
Not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the turnover forced.
R2. I mean R1.
Convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield. I mean,
I'm live.
That people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
A first down carry now for
Lord, don't let Cleve beat you. Please don't let Cleve beat you.
Back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is. He is.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Prescott now on 2nd down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds all the way
he
down
caught that.
to
He
the
caught that.
5-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set
Strong
up
with
a
that
3rd
thing.
down.
Strong with that thing.
On 3rd down, Yeldon. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to
Hey, you
run
really
to
sorry,
the defense
though.
on 3rd down, but Look like those two
You just ain't played me.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
You
Couldn't get any
boo,
leverage up
nigga.
front and move people aside.
You
in
know
order to
you
run the
trash,
ball.
yeah, bro. You know.
So they recovered
You
the
know.
fumble, but
I
ultimately
put
did
up.
not
You
take
put up
advantage of
70 on
short
Cleveland. I put up 80 on you. So
Lost
like.
opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And no run
What'd you
back
say?
here. This
Well, you
will
say
be
you
a
can't go
touchback,
along with
and
the
it comes
joke
out
now.
to the
It was funny.
25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
It was
And
funny.
this is a
Now you
unit
want
that,
to take
be
it too
frank,
far.
doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and
Give a nigga
turnover
an
on
inch,
their
he
first
take
2
a mile.
drives.
Goddamn
The
me.
game's starting
Shit.
to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right?
And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, that's a drive.
You goddamn right, boy. You goddamn
right.
right. Goddamn right, boy. Goddamn right, boy. We waiting on 11 o'clock. Huh?
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Oh, whoever went and snatched that nigga. Probably nuts, so. No, wouldn't be surprised. 55 is Mike. 55 is Mike.
Now a handoff to Yeldon. Room here to run.
Ooh.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, you hating on them all?
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He uncorks it for Snead. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Oh no, you gotta stay smart with it. You gotta stay smart with it.
Prescott on 1st down. It's complete to Snead.
Say, hey, that boy Willie Snead, though, boy, I appreciate him.
18.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag.
Nah,
and
shit, I'll use him.
Defenders,
Shit.
hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're
A
running
slide.
away from someone
Ain't
and you're not
tripping.
running into a defensive player in another.
and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hey, well,
T.J. Yeldon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys will extend
hey, that
their
nigga,
lead.
I know we don't talk about
that nigga
it enough,
faster,
but the intelligence
Cole
level of the guys
Beasley.
up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in
Nigga,
a
we
little
in
bit
the
of
MRL.
athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The kickoff team on the field.
Cause
now as
he's
they
the
will send this
Seahawks,
one away.
nigga.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Boy, Marv, you been drinking tonight, my
Take a
nigga?
knee here as they'll bring
What
this
you
one
on,
out to the
bro?
25
Oh, okay,
on
yeah,
the touchback.
yeah.
Here come the Seahawks now.
I know you. Oh, I know you getting sauced at home, bro. You don't trust nobody, bro.
Play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
But nah, bro, we in the MRL, bro. You got the Seahawks. I got the
a one-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe they'll play action. Show you
did it? Yeah, don't.
And let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.
You got underneath routes. You got, you know what I'm saying?
Well, another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now it's Carson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Wilson. It's caught right side. Dixon.
And they say who, me?
First down as they get him to the ground at the
not
37.
little me.
First connection there of the
not,
afternoon.
bro. No, he's not.
For a first down.
No, he's not. Bro.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick.
The Giants, dude. He run a 4-6 defense. Yes. I lost to that nigga by 2 points, bro. Stop it.
Subtle moves that get you to jump.
Stop it.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he will go down.
Same way like me, bro.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure
you right on with it, Ed. Yep.
That nigga garbage. That nigga trash.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, you probably say.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Not at all.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. The Seattle
that
now ready to march
cheese
on the field.
Defense.
And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
Cheese defense.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former
They play tomorrow.
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Or not tomorrow, whenever the next advance is. Whenever the next advance is.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. On second down, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 27.
That's that use alert. Stay years and learn.
To track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It's caught right side. It's Hearns.
Bruh.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Thank you.
Ren, where you at, Ren?
We need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. We've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
We're going to call a spade a spade.
The first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Hey, Ren.
On the counter, it's
Ren.
I don't think he on the chat, OG.
To the 19-yard line.
All right.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A second down throw for Prescott. Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured.
You ain't never beat Thicky, bro.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Yeah, the bullshit. He do be doing that shit though,
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Good catch.
Cowboys.
Good catch.
Allen Hearns, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys
Marv used to
add
cheat.
on to their lead. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work.
Man,
and they've
they're
sort of
cheap.
lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train
ball.
back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really
Bro, that
comes
nigga done
into
got
play.
kicked out of
How's the
multiple
head coach
leagues,
handling
dog.
it? The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to air this out for Baldwin.
Yeah, OG, it's almost that time, man. It's
Quandre
almost
Diggs there
that time.
defensively.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and
That
the
boy
back.
Jay Black
Pass
say he
rush,
coming
they've
from
been able to get home,
overseas. You know
and
what
they're
I'm
taking
saying?
the
We don't know when he
coverage as
gonna
well.
touch the
I
floor.
love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You
Defense,
and I often talk
calm
about an
down,
offense's
defense,
ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off
Wrestling
tendency
still on?
quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. On third down, Wilson. Going for the deep ball. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Here's a give to Yeldon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's how Ronda Rousey done went from MMA to wrestling. You done seen it all.
Here we go, 46. Check 3. 26.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Keep going, man.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well.
Time moving so slow. Any other time, it'd be down there.
A couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now down on the option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. On play action, Prescott. Into heavy traffic,
keep
and it's
texting him,
intercepted. Picked off
him.
by Byron Maxwell. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Looking for more
He
there on
catch
first
that.
down, but
He had the linebacker on him too.
Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
say, boy, y'all remember how that nigga Mumba did Uncle Correct, boy?
Down. They've hit 2 for 4
Oh
thus
my
far.
God.
This is 3rd and 8.
Lord have mercy.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a
Nigga,
secondary
Corral wasn't
target.
playing that, man.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Nigga play Uncle Rat. No, that's an XP game.
To throw on second down.
Look, I know back when you could get them and shit, yeah.
Right.
Left side. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at
Nigga
the
in the
6.
game with 100,000 XP.
9
Damn that
yards on the
shit.
play there, and it sets
Not
him up
no
first and
more.
goal.
Yeah. But I like that shit though.
I'm on this bitch, nigga, without him.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
What's up?
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured.
But you
on
said
the play.
that though, man, in the
We'll
beginning
check
of the
on his
season.
status when we get back.
No, I seen Charles. I'm in the second quarter. It ain't gonna take me long. You know, I'm coming off the bench.
Second and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Mike Davis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
The nigga John Ross out for the season.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Throwing is Wilson. And they're going to get to him. A sack.
That nigga Zeke out 8 weeks.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the knee got
That
home.
boy
brought him
TJ
down.
Years
Got
and
home, which means there had to be good
appreciate that
coverage.
one,
Just had
though.
nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Out to kick is Janikowski.
Man.
This will be taken very short. Fights loose. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Trade
So
me
good
some,
starting
baby.
field
Send me
position
some,
for him
baby.
here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting
Alright,
and intriguing
well, then
decision
shut
there
down.
defensively, because they kept extra
So that mean they
DBs
gotta
on
throw
the
the ball.
field,
So that mean they gotta
despite
throw the
seeing the
ball, right?
multiple tight end look that came out for the
Okay.
offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have
Okay.
time or what the case
You
was.
sure that's
Well,
what
in
you want
any
me to do?
event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration
Okay.
as they stuffed that one behind the
Alright,
line of
did it.
scrimmage.
Alright. Alright. Oh, I could throw it like an 80-yard touchdown though, right?
Play action now. Prescott. He's going to
Oh, I could throw an 80-yard.
deep.
Oh, come on!
And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner
I
game
hear
here in
you,
the second
dog.
half, just trying to get going.
I hear you,
Big thing
man.
is trying to keep
That's
confidence
enough.
up and continue to fire.
Niggas, Marv, you was just talking about how you blow that nigga out. Man, who is this? A Boogie, the sorriest nigga in the. Ah, the trashiest nigga in Nebraska? Come on, bro. Is this the illest nigga in Nebraska?
This is 3rd down and 12.
Damn.
Play action.
Oh yeah, we got him, coach.
He's gonna loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, I threw it wrong. I threw it wrong.
Picked off by the all-pro
I threw it wrong.
safety, Earl Thomas.
Yeah, he was wide open.
To right around the 26-yard line. Wow, between last week and
Is this the
week,
illest nigga in Nebraska?
5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to
do
is
figured
lock
out?
in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They run again with Carson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now
you got
third down.
Sometimes with the running game,
you trying to cut when there ain't no reason to cut. Just run straight.
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And make sure you ain't hitting the right stick none, you know what I'm saying? Cause that should do that shit too. Let your nigga get the ball and take a few steps before you hit that trigger. Yeah. Don't just, you can't just get on the trigger.
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback.
He's giving us 6
In this
points,
case,
man.
though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's
No.
You
yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's
this
just
nigga
their
did it
first,
for the
so we
spike
down
the
to 2
ball.
remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I noticed what you was in, bro. That's why I called timeout for you, man. Like, nah, you finna give me. Yeah. Nah. Hell nah. Give us 6 points. You hit triangle if you want to do the hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Hit that triangle. What time is it, man? Dude, we got about 10 minutes, bitch. About 10 minutes.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
I declined it, bruh. Yeah, I declined that bitch. It's a work in progress, but I promise you,
man. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Cause Marv don't want you to be great, bruh. He wants you to stay at the bottom so he can feel like he's better than somebody.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Who they playing, the Rams?
Picked off right around the 43. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here.
$10,017 choppers.
Further out of hand.
That nigga on Lucian, man. Got that boy Mick Foley. Yeah, yes.
Following the interception. interception. Here's Prescott. He uncorks it for Snead. And it's knocked
catch,
away
man.
and incomplete. Knocking it away there
He said that
defensively.
run
Justin
game
Coleman.
dead,
Boy, the
bro.
numbers
Can't
throwing the football
believe
just
it.
not trending in the right direction. Last week
I
he
need
was
to
under
run the
50%.
ball,
He's
dog.
under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an
It looks
announcement,
like it,
but
don't
it
it?
appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just
Right.
trying to play through.
Where you
He's
at,
one of
man?
those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And he takes it down to the
All right,
middle
I'm
with a
good.
pickup of 4.
I'm a,
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Cowboys on third down.
I'm coming out
They've
my
hit
game.
it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
Nobody wants
This
that
will be
nigga,
3rd
Tyler.
and 6. Here's
Get him out of
Prescott.
there. The defense, bro.
Defense gets to him and they bring him down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Ooh, I
that shit
can't
on
wait,
me,
bro.
Chad.
2 punts for
Nah,
him
we
last
can go.
week in the loss as he
Can't
gets
wait,
this
bro.
one away.
Almost there, bitch.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit
That's
more
the version of the
cautious when you start
walk-on,
that
you know what
next
I'm
drive, or
saying?
no, you just throw that out
It
the
ain't no
window?
more walk-on.
Yeah, I
I
can't
think
do
you
it.
are.
Say
I
no
don't think
more,
there's any
man.
way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just
Probably so.
Invite
Invite them to your neighborhood, and y'all should be able to go in as a squad.
Too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Yeah,
And
you
he's
running
gonna
backwards,
lose
man.
yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, got the
You
boost
playing
up that
outside?
net, baby.
Oh, you on the Wi-Fi?
Now it's Wilson.
What your provide is?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be
Yeah.
salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
All right, man, I'm on the court. Where you at, baby?
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to air this.
Nah, I was waiting on you to send me. I see you. I'm about to join your shit.
Another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Yes, bro. It's niggas 90s and around this bitch, bro. It's
No, I
niggas.
coulda, if I'd have spent all my bread, I could have got him up to 80.
Bro, it's niggas at the park that's like 151 and 5, nigga. Like, niggas ain't
Just
playing.
incomplete that time.
This ain't no hobby, nigga. It's a lifestyle,
So
nigga.
here this kicks away. Fielded at the 43. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position.
All right,
They
Ren Dog, I'm on
with
the
a 1st
court.
and 10 on the short
I
side.
understand, my brother.
Here's the Dallas offense
I'm just
now,
quoting what a
heading back out onto
YouTube
the
nigga
field.
said.
Now,
Nigga
the
say
previous
this ain't a
drive they
hobby,
punted,
nigga.
but that was just the first time they
Nigga
had to
say
do so in this
shit.
game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches
so
will rant about
high
this,
five,
right?
yeah.
They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game.
Yeah, I got a
they're gonna
meat
do
box
something.
somewhere.
They did quite well. They'll
All right,
overall
I
be
accepted
happy
the
with what they're
squad.
seeing.
Now T.J. Yeldon.
I'm about to, I see the jump man shit.
Down deep into Seattle territory. 31 yards there and a 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to
Let's
start
get
running.
it.
Here's the time, and that means you've got
Let's
to
get
stop them on
it.
defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
score
should be
yourself.
good, bruh.
Now
Like,
is
and
the
then
time
I ain't
to
in
start
there,
using
though.
those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll
All
also
right.
stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now, what can
Squad
they do
is
here on
traveling,
2nd
but
and goal? 3 red zone
Nah, I
trips
say
so
squad is
far.
traveling.
Yielded 2 touchdowns
Nah, I
and
say
field
squad
goal.
traveling.
They get it to him
Let it
running
do
left.
its thing.
And that play going
But I'm
absolutely
outside, dude.
nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the
Oh,
backfield.
all right, the door opened up for me.
Yeah, I let it do its thing, baby.
Back to the 8-yard line
Them
now.
fresh servers. Fresh
Time
service.
for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up. After
I
this.
still ain't went in the door, though, but you know, for sure.
Remains at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, I ain't in no door, nigga. I'm standing there.
He's going to get it running right.
Oh, dang, let me get that bitch.
About the 1 yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Yeah.
We got 4 niggas.
Unless everybody finish. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tonight at midnight.
Yes, they're waiting on another one.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jameis Olawale.
Nigga, that house said on my phone, nigga, downloadable at 12 a.m. Eastern. Nigga.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Oh, that's what I'm
and the coach called a running play. And pretty much
might have to close it. It do say the low, or is it just black?
Well before we get out of here, and that was the message to the team.
But if you look at the top where it says 4 or 5, you can see that it's low, little symbol, like it's buffer. It got the thing on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about, Ray?
The interception woes, they just continue.
That's the only thing I see. Other than that, I don't see shit.
You got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit.
Yeah, you can't just leave out that whole
Once you
need.
start getting those numbers up there a little bit,
that
but as you and I both know, it's not always just one
It
guy's
said who?
fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing.
I don't say nothing about circle exit, nigga. Oh, all right, there we go. I'll show you one exit. No, this.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory. They give him a gain of 38. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about
No way, baby. My shit
got
gone.
out there.
I'm telling you, bro, my build is gonna be godlike, dog.
Continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this.
Telling
This is
you.
where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some
So
interceptions
many,
and still
dog.
lead your team to victory?
Shit, boy, you gonna be playing the full,
Fuck
nigga.
live. Fuck live. Real talk, man.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 20.
Fuck live.
The 4-time Pro Bowler, Cam
I
Chancellor.
don't like this.
And it'll make this a
It ain't working?
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal.
No, them servers just now
points.
finna come
You
out
get
too,
even
though.
deeper
Them
into
real
the red
deals.
zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitz.
Lord.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the gain there.
It
So from
is,
second and
bro.
19, now we've got a third and 10.
The park finna be thick. Oh, that shit. Good game,
What
did
you
it?
want to do, dog? You want to try to leave on track?